Oh, and I let the time run down. Almost. What is up, people? Hello, my friends, my lovely electricians. Love you guys. How we doing tonight? Hopefully good. Shout out to 32 of you right now. Sorry for the confusion, everybody. I blew it again. You now can officially suck it. I am abandoning my quest for trying to find a different way to broadcast. So that is done. We're no longer going to be trying that from now on. Yeah, live streaming is pretty hard, guys. I will say it is pretty hard. But more importantly, how is everybody doing tonight? How's everybody's Saturday going? Hopefully good. I had a very, very, very long day myself today, but you know what? Long days are good sometimes. I'm feeling very good. So shout out to everybody in the channel. Shout out to Mackenzie, Attack on Tuna. You were here last week. Edward Hernandez says, why you always do this dumb timer? Well, you know what, brother? I could just do a random, hey, what's up, guys? Cool. No suspense or any buildup or anything like that. But it's a countdown, bro. Got to get used to it. Yeah, it's never going to go all the way down to zero, Mackenzie. Sorry. Shout out to World Class Douchebag for being in the channel. Let's try to be a little bit more civil this week, folks. I know it kind of got a little out of hand last week. I'd love it if there'd be no insults flying at each other. That'd be great. But, you know, yeah, it's shout out to Eric Roberts, who's on his trainer right now. He tunes in every live stream. Van Scheckler, hello. Hello, Jordan Fletcher, another regular. But yeah, so that's pretty much where we're at right now, guys. And you guys would be more surprised to find out that I am not eating pizza tonight. I am having broccoli, of course, no Brussels sprouts, a new seasoning that I'm trying on my tofu. It's more of a barbecue style seasoning. So if you guys can see that right there, but check it out. And I have lentils in the rice cooker right now. I'm really liking my rice cooker. It's working well for me so far. I put my camera over there, but you know, I'll film you guys later. You guys know I always do. Shout out to the Fresh Cellucor sweatshirt, or not sweatshirt. I just call my shirt a sweatshirt. Guys, it's been a long day, obviously. So, but yeah, I mean, thought I'd switch it up. Wasn't really feeling like eating pizza tonight. If you guys saw, or if you guys will see in my last video that I put out about me eating the same things frequently, you know, thought I'd switch it up. Change is nice. I always like to do pizzas on like Saturdays. You guys can probably guess that Saturdays are my pizza night. I like to make live stream night my pizza night, but I'm thinking about doing. That's what you guys should do. Leave a comment below. What do you guys think I should have for like an official live stream meal that you guys would like to see? And no challenges. It's just a meal. Like you know, it could be anything. Preferably something that I enjoy. Granted, I enjoy pretty much everything except avocado and walnuts, olives. What else do I hate? What else do I hate? People. No, I'm just kidding. I love you guys. Some days I hate people, though, I will say, when you work in retail. But for the most part, I love my job. Well, actually, I love my job, just different people sometimes. Why am I ranting right now, guys? Why do you guys let me rant? Why do you guys let me rant? Rant. Oh, man. I'm not eating protein cake for dinner. Sorry, guys. It's not happening. Sorry to shoot that down. But what I'm not shooting down is Diet A&W. Goodness gracious. Okay, my camera's up. Never mind. 1 second, guys. And I was actually in a pretty good mood, or am in actually pretty good mood today. So you guys can say hello. So we got the regulars here, obviously going to be in the latest vlog, guys. So shout out to Mackenzie, world-class douchebag. DVZ Drawings, who's also a regular too. Owen Keys, another regular. I love the regulars, you guys. You guys are awesome. Anthony, he's the man as well. So shout out, guys, to you all for tuning into the live stream. He's making the live stream awesome, even more awesome than it already is. So there we go. You guys are in the latest video. So more importantly, we're going to try out the broccoli. Broccoli. This is the broccoli non-pizza taste test for the live stream. Non-broccoli, or not. Guys, why do I keep messing up? Goodness gracious. I keep messing up. But so let's get to some questions. Really, guys, I really don't want a lot of fighting. I pulled up the band hammer, or the block hammer, I guess you could say, for a few people last week, and it was pretty awesome. Only when needed, though. I don't really do it unless it's needed. Chipotle, definitely the best live stream meal, brother. I really highly suggest you branch out, dude. I did have a guest come in that works at Chipotle, though. He was a really cool dude. He bought a bike yesterday. Big sushi burrito? Potentially, if you want to buy me one. If you want to buy me one. What's the next challenge I'll be taking on? Right now, I don't even know. I am more focused on when I'm going to get time to do a challenge. Right after this live stream ends, I have homework. That's fun. Homework on a Saturday night. Listening to Eric's rants puts me to sleep. Wow. Thank you. Let's see your salad. What am I doing? I wonder what I'm doing. Sometimes I do really do wonder what I'm doing in life. What time is it for me? It is about almost 9 o'clock. Shout out to everybody over internationally that's watching right now. If I had to choose between never being able to train again and never being able to cycle ever again, what would I choose? If I had to pick one or the other, I would choose never to train again. It's just the bottom line. Cycling is my heart. Shout out to Michael Castro. You guys saw him in the latest video. What's up, brother? True dedication right there. Again, you guys will see. You check out the latest vlog. Michael Castro is in it. He's the dude. Mackenzie, you can surely come over and eat all my food, but then I'll be very mad. Man, this stream's moving pretty quickly tonight. Shout out to 82 people in the channel. Favorite protein flavor of all time? It's going to be either Cellucor's Cinnamon Swirl or PES Snickerdoodle. Live stream vegan lasagna. That sounds horrible. Most things vegan. I won't say most things vegan, but a lot of vegan things like lasagna, I can picture to be horrible. PBG, shout out to you. Still voting for a Quest Bar challenge. That is potentially going to happen. I'd have to really get a good deal on Quest Bars, though, because I really don't want to spend that much money. I've eaten Chipotle 195 days in a row. Goal is to hit 200. I'm so sorry. So sorry. My homework is to write 6 pages of notes on Saucere, I think is his name, linguistics. He has a linguistics book, and I have to annotate and write 6 pages for it. It's going to be great. Shout out to Move Metal for trying out the tofu recipe. Am I vegan? No. I'm not vegan. Gosh, man, you guys are way too quickly. You're way too quick. How do I feel about my classes this semester, Kristen? Not too well, but this is going to be my hardest semester by far, but if I get through this and pass all my classes, I get to graduate. I think I told everybody that in my last video. Shout out to MUB Productions, first time on my live stream. What does my shirt say? It says sell you whore. Sell you whore. Favorite cereal? Definitely not the last one that I tried. Definitely not the last one that I tried. Guys, I mean, I was so disappointed with that. So disappointed. What camera am I using? Right now it's a webcam, so it's really horrible. Generally though, and it's cool that I have this right here, I use my, shout out to the big tripod that I just got. Boom, I love this thing. The Canon 70D, which I'm still learning how to use. That's for my still shots. For stuff like this, I have a Canon G7X. Canon, obviously I hate everything Canon. Vegan Shenanigans says, fuck out of here. I'll have to mail you some vegan lasagna. Warning, I'm guessing it doesn't ship well. Well, if you want to, feel free. Can't guarantee that I'm going to eat it if it comes in and it's all mushy and gross, but. Or you could come out here. I don't know where you live, but come out here and make me some vegan lasagna. That'd be great. That would be fantastic. Michael Castro says, dude, who made your logo? It looks sick. Thank you very much, my friend. My coworker's buddy who lives in Mexico made it for me. There was a 7 destination in 7 hours, 10,000 calorie challenge by Bro and Bro. That was interesting. I think like the whole calorie challenge, like theme stuff is kind of like getting old. Like pretty soon it's going to be 23 different meals in 23 minutes with 23,000 calories in 23 seconds. I don't know. It's just going to be, it's too much sometimes. Gord TW says, eat some meat, Eric. Like, I don't really understand what you mean, like how that's going to be. You say that as if it's going to be beneficial in some way. World Class Douchebag says, have I ever uploaded my garbanzo bean cookie dough recipe? I actually have. It's technically a cookie dough recipe, but it's a brownie batter recipe made out of black beans, but you just simply substitute the black beans for garbanzo beans and don't put cocoa powder in there, and essentially it's the same thing. So Shout out to Sean Riches who tried out my cauliflower rice recipe from my old vlog. DBZ Drawing says, hopefully this won't be long because sleep is life. Tell me about it, bro. Yeah, it's not going to be a very long live stream, probably 45 minutes to an hour. Is there any way to throttle the chat so it doesn't go so quickly? I'm wondering the same. I hope you graduate, says Mackenzie. Thank you for hoping that I'll graduate. I hope I do too. Let's see. Way too fast, guys. Rebecca Mel, yeah, so you asked earlier in the week what were the social consequences or other kinds that came out of me being an inpatient for an eating disorder. It's kind of hard to answer something like that, and because something like that's going to be really subjective. If you're asking, it's going to be different for everybody. Social consequences, like when you say that, it's a pretty hard question to really answer again. I would say social consequences. I don't really think of them as consequences. Like when you say consequences, I think of something negative. But I mean, the first thing you feel is shame, and that's a pretty common occurrence. But that's the way I felt. The main thing. But then again, it's something again with time you just get over. I mean, it's if you actively work at it, that is. So. Hopefully that kind of answered your question a little bit more in depth. Carson says, Eric, how often do you visit Phil's Barbecue from LA? Want to come to San Diego? Can't help but stop for some ribs. I worked in a barbecue place for 2 years. I worked at, well, I won't say the name, but they smoked the barbecue meat, or they smoked the barbecue. I would recommend finding, do not go to Phil's, go to a place that smokes their ribs. I know of a few different places in San Diego. The one I just did the food challenge at, Bull Smoking Barbecue, I believe it's called. They do it there. So I'm frustrated that you do not like cornflakes. I have like 3 servings a day. Actually, I'm not sure where you got that because I love cornflakes. Do I get recognized in the street because of YouTube? I have before. I've gotten recognized at my work and job and stuff like that, which is really cool, but it's not common. It's not common at all. It'll happen like once every few weeks. Like I'm not, like compared to most YouTubers, I'm nothing. Absolutely nothing in terms of like how many subscribers I have. Shout out to RZ Fatness. How many donuts can I eat in one sitting for reals? 62 Krispy Kremes. Anthony, thank you for answering the questions that keep being asked multiple times. I appreciate it, brother. Gosh, damn, this is freaking 109 people, 113 people. Shout out to you guys. Damn, love you guys, but I really wish this chat could get like slower. Hello, Anne. Welcome to the channel again. Do I have a mobility routine and regeneration tips? I had some problems with regeneration. I have a physical occupation. My day needs 48 hours. Mobility, just generic foam rolling and stretching. Depends on what your goals are in terms of whether you're a cyclist, swimmer, runner, train with weight strictly, but always have a good stretching and foam rolling routine. Just an FYI, guys, tuna sucks too. I don't like it. What's my New Year's resolution? I don't have one. I don't believe in them. They're stupid. First is real. What things do I nerd out over? Bikes. Do I check my DMs on Instagram? Yes, but most of the time it's just spam. So if I ever, it's a chance I skim over stuff that's not spam. Mackenzie's a 40-year-old girl, 40-year-old man with herpes. I doubt that. Gosh, dang it, people. How can people type so fast? Yeah, let's not insult other people, guys. Come on, please. Shout out to Mohammed. Greetings from the Middle East. Jason Rodriguez. Eric, what's up, dude? How we doing? It's with the K though, bro. Thank you though. Have I ever watched the Glucose Network? Rebecca Mel says the guy is hilarious. Abdullah is my boy. He might be coming out for a collab, or we might be collabing soon. What's my favorite lift? Squat, bench, deadlift, overhead press. I love the deadlift. Deadlift's by far my favorite. Overhead press, that would be my second. Squat, actually no, squat's my second, and then overhead press third. Bench is my least. I hate bench, any sort of horizontal pressing, just because my arms are so large. That's why my bench sucks. Or not large, but they're wide. Definitely don't have large arms. Eric, when dating someone, do you think you should tell them about past ed? This is my personal situation. Of course, Brooke, you should. Well, it depends if it's just a date, like casual thing, but if it's someone you see yourself being in a relationship longer than a few months, definitely tell them. That's what I had to do. Michael Castro needs a date for Valentine's Day. Also, I'll be your date, bro, because I'm gonna be singing. It's Singles Awareness, guys. Singles Awareness Day. That's what Valentine's Day officially is for me. So, Eric, what would you say to yourself if you could go back in time? To not take shit so seriously. Attack on Tuna says, "Wow, Eric, straight shot to the feels, broken heart." I don't know how I did that, but what do I think about the issues? I don't know what the issues are. There's a lot of issues. I have a lot of issues. A DM on Instagram is a dildo massage. Strong, bro, strong. People, stop talking about tuna, please. Jesus Christ. Please, no more tuna. And I say that in the least offensive way possible. Least offensive way possible. I recently got chocolate chip cookie dough Cellucor. Do you have any good recipes for it? I do. I would actually recommend making a basic protein cake recipe, and that's just whey, flour. If you use eggs, you can use them too. I throw in a little bit touch of water with some cinnamon in there, baking soda. We'll make it rise a little bit. Put it in the microwave. Boom. That's just one, but I have many. Do I like Furious Pete or Vegan Gains better? I like both of them, to be honest. I don't like anyone better. What's the best place to visit best state to visit in America? I would say either California or Oregon if you're looking for beauty. It depends on what you're looking for, like scenery wise and all that. So, advice on ed relapse depends again on how the severity of it. But generally speaking, you need to be in therapy. Therapy, therapy, therapy. Have I met Rich Pianable? I have not, nor do I want to. Caroline, hey, hi Caroline. Just tuning in. How do you stay motivated to work out, make videos? I reckon there are times that you're just not in the mood. YouTube, oh my goodness, I have no idea, guys. Honestly, I'm starting to lose motivation just because I just maintain such a consistently just constant schedule, putting up videos and doing challenges, and it's like, oh my goodness, I'm definitely not gonna be able to maintain that now. So it's kind of like my motivation's going down, but I'm hoping I can get it back again. Once the schedule gets figured out, and I stop freaking out over classes and not doing homework and stuff like that, I'll be fine. But what do you eat when you feel sick? Soup. Any plans for bike racing this year? Potentially. Again, I got to get time for it. Tuna flavored Cellucor. I'm going to like literally lose my head. I'm gonna rip the hair out of my head if somebody mentions tuna again. Ever seen Nick Bear? He's a really good YouTuber. You should collabs if you ever get the chance. I've attempted to speak to Nick before, but he's never really responded to me. But oh well. I should be a politician with these diplomatic answers. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. Eric for president 2016. I would not want to be president. Check out my channel. I eat cereal, says diabetes cereal. I'm definitely going to check out your channel, dude. That's so funny. Speaking of cereal, I ordered the best shirt ever, guys. You guys are going to see it probably in a few days, so you guys should really. So Attack on Tuna says, Eric, what do you think about people shipping you with other fitness YouTubers? Like people keep asking you about your relationship with. I don't have. Chelsea's my friend. I don't know why. People are just people. Like they're gonna say like, oh, cool, you collabed with her. I mean, if it was like, who else is famous on YouTube? I don't know. People are gonna be people. I don't. Chelsea. I think people forget that Chelsea has a boyfriend. It's like a serious boyfriend. Starting my 30-day challenge. I'm ready to lose weight. I'm wanting to buy a bike to start riding. Do you recommend any bikes for me? I recommend anything giant, or you can do. I mean, it really just depends on what bike you want. Thank you, Attack on Tuna, for saying. If you didn't know, YouTube is a ton of effort. Props to me for doing everything. Appreciate it. I'm not going to ban the people that won't shut up about tuna. I'm just going to keep ignoring them because it's not something that I really want to talk about anymore. I mean, to be honest, just thinking of tuna makes me nasty. Oh my goodness, I'm not answering questions about tuna. I'm sorry to Attack on Tuna. I just keep saying tuna. Why do I work out? What makes me start working out? Working out, I hate the term working out. I train because it improves my quality of life and I like doing it. I like seeing results. What's my favorite Quest bar? The cinnamon roll. I actually, guys, I don't even like Quest bars, to be honest, but if they're around and they're free, I'll get them. Ready, guys? No, I was gonna burp. I won't. I won't. Because that would be rude. I have manners. What hybrid bike to buy? Really confused. The Giant Escape 3 or the Giant Escape 2 or the Giant Escape 1. I sold 2 of those today. What is the best food to eat in terms of healthiness? Healthiness can mean anything to anybody, so there is no best food. There is no worst food. Don't label foods as worst or best or good or bad. It's pointless. Yeah, I was really confused when people kept saying ship me. I'm shipped with people. How much should I spend minimum for my first road bike, says Jordan Fletcher? You should spend all of it, and you should buy it from me. No, it depends quality level. If you want something that's going to be garbage, then expect to spend $200. Want something that's going to be good, 600, 700. We're almost down to the bottom of the chat, and then it goes up again. Damn it. 50K cheat day, please. No, thank you. What is a good meal with a lot of protein? Why do you need a lot of protein is what I ask. I'm never doing 50,000 calories in a day. That's disgusting. Favorite kind of tea would have to be green tea. Green tea. Green tea, verde. Verde tea. I'm on an island for 5 years by myself. What cereal do I bring? Bro, Honey Bunches of Oats. Come on, seriously. What is the best food for you? Water. I don't know what, like, I just say that there's no best or worst food. RZ Fatness says, does Eric do G for P? Yes. I do E for P, actually. I'll let you figure out what I mean by that. Adios, Michael Castro. Enjoy your tunas to hit your macros, bro. Mackenzie is a savage. She's cool, though. Do I like running much, or is cycling my cardio of choice? Cycling, bro, all day. Water is no of food. It's like, God. How do I eat so much, not gain weight? Is that by biking? Yes, sure. Just because I'm too lazy to scroll up and answer the rest of that question seriously. No, I don't eat like that every day. Am I gonna get a new cat? I don't really want an animal right now, to be honest. Chipotle or Waba Grill? I had Waba Grill at the expo, and it was not what I thought. So I'm gonna say Chipotle. Any chance RZ Fitness will appear? I never know. He actually might be in the channel right now. You never know. Why do I always eat broccoli and pizza? I don't see any pizza here. I don't actually see anything here. I'm extremely hungry. And for that question, I will literally refer you to my last video where I directly answered that exact same question. So I'm glad everybody knows I hate running. That's awesome. What advice would I give to a 14-year-old wanting to start the gym? Don't take things too seriously. Get on a beginner's routine and enjoy it. Do I have any good recipes for the cats? No, I do not, admittedly. Matthew Hagman says, do a lot of steroids. Yeah, perfect for a 14-year-old. 20 CL, and I need to get cardio workout. Gosh, you guys are just typing so fast right now. Did an eating challenge with my roommate tonight with 6 McDoubles. Tips on recovery. Drink a lot of water. I mean, that's not really even that much, so you should be fine. Don't worry about it. You should try with your dinner one night, sweet potato baked with cinnamon with olive oil. Ugh, olive oil and sweet potato? Sweet potato is cut with cinnamon. Well, I mean, actually, that'd be like the olive oil recipe that I saw with sweet potatoes was actually a savory one, so I would definitely not do that with cinnamon. Favorite cheat food? All of them. When's the collab? Wait. Are you the pleasure of testing with the food? Fuck. Stupid ass. I hate when it does this. Sorry, guys. I just don't like when it phrases like that, but have I found it difficult to maintain a social life while working full-time, going to school full-time? Social life, yes, to be honest. I just find that most kids my age just literally bug the hell out of me. So it doesn't, I mean, but I'm naturally introverted. So I get extroverted when I'm in my work setting and I get to, meet different people. But like at school and stuff like that, I just feel like kids are, for lack of a better term, they're just dumbasses. So Mackenzie the Electric. How tall am I? I'm tall enough. That would mean 5'8". Wants to collab with Rich Piranha when he wants to do an eating challenge. Eric, can we collab? Mackenzie, you already know the answer to that question. I've said yes multiple times. Wow, I love American accents. See, I think I don't have an accent. I think everybody else has an accent, like Australia, British accents. I don't know. Eric, what is your major? I think I've been asked more about my major tonight than any other live stream or any other video. Like literally, I think I'm gonna start counting. I think it's actually probably been 8 or 9 times people have asked about my major. So, oh, shout out to my boy John Glad in the channel. Everybody, let's all take a moment of silence to recognize that Mr. John Obese to Beast is in the channel. My boy, check out his channel if you guys haven't already. Man is an inspiration on so many different levels. So you guys should all check his channel out and go subscribe if you haven't already. It's crazy. I was actually training 2 days ago and saw somebody with a Obese to Beast sweatshirt, and I walked up to him. I'm like, "Hey, bro, what's up?" Fist bump right there. I gave him a giant fist bump. I'm like, you know what? You want to know something cool, brother? I know Obese to Beast. He's my boy, and he didn't believe me, but it was all good. Then I'm like, bitch, I can show you a video right now and just shut that down, but I didn't. Yeah, so it was pretty cool. Hope you're doing good, John. Mostly, if you're wondering what's going on, it's just people, or I should say my subscribers, awesome people talking about tuna. So it's all good. Obese to Beast is John. He's such a cool guy. Do I use pre-workout? Yes. Depends on the day though. Usually it's coffee. Coffee is the best pre-workout. What's my go-to fast food restaurant order of choice? It's definitely going to be McDonald's, and it's going to be the entire menu. No, fast food restaurant, I don't eat fast food other than that challenges, so it's kind of hard. I mean, I would say all time would probably be Carl's Jr. and their chicken nuggets are the bomb. I don't care what anybody says. They're like the old-fashioned, like the stars. You guys have ever had the star nuggets? Oh, good. Oh, just shut down right there. Obese to Beast got me into oats. He does his morning oats. If you guys, I would say that's I mean, in my opinion, one of his better segments. I mean, he has all of his videos are awesome, but I always love hearing his perspective and like how in depth he goes into with various topics in morning oats. It's awesome. It's a cool idea too. So, Eric, you should make merch. Yes, unfortunately, merch costs money, but I'm trying. What's the next heat day? Heat day. Well, heat around here, it's about 40 degrees, 40, 50, nah, it's like 50 degrees outside, so the heat day ain't coming soon. No heat right now. Best oral steroid for bicycling. Oh, man. Love you, John. Thanks for stopping in, man. Appreciate your support. Thanks for tuning in, dude. What do you think about this whole macronutrient is more filling thing? Protein is the most filling. That's gonna vary. None of that really even matters unless you're in a fasted state, because or it's like, I feel like if it's really only valid if you're consuming an extremely large amount of that one macronutrient. So if you're on like a ketogenic diet and you're used to dietary fat on a constant, like just consistent basis, you're going to feel more satiated with taking in more fat. I personally feel like protein, carbohydrates are the least filling, but then again, it depends on what carb you're eating and what you're pairing it with. It's like, I don't know. There's way too many variables to take into account for that. So I don't even focus on it anymore. Yeah, it's just stupid. I'll make you chicken nuggets. That will be better than fast food. Please do. What's my weight? I'm about 350. Can you stay at home for days? I wish. Fan Man says Erik is greater than sleep. Appreciate that, bro. Your most favorite food in the world? And it depends. It changes on a daily basis. Usually peanut butter. My plate has been sitting in front of me right now, guys. This is horrible. Don't worry, I'll be right back. I promise. I promise. Alrighty, guys. How many calories do I eat a day? Just kidding. It's probably actually be asked. Thoughts on blood doping? Should I do it to deadlift 500? Definitely not. Tell me about your love of black coffee. I always love black coffee. I can just tell you that I love black coffee. I've been drinking it with some cashew milk lately, which has been really good. But please do an ice cream challenge. I did one already, but I'm thinking about doing another one. Where do I see myself in 5 years? Graduated with a decently paying job. I mean, I actually see myself in the same job. I love my job. Broncos or Panthers? Neither. If I had to choose, it'd be the Panthers, though. I swear, guys, any more tuna comments, I'm gonna stab myself with this fork in the eyeball. And I doubt you guys want to see that. What do I drink most often other than water, of course? I would say, I mean, usually it'd be soda. Like if we're talking like an actual liquid, it would probably be soda, and then I have usually a cup of coffee in the morning. Have I ever had Ben & Jerry's cinnamon bun ice cream? Of course I have, dude. Crazy. I love that. I love that flavor, man. But my favorite Ben & Jerry's flavor by far is gonna have to be pistachio, or Reese's peanut butter cup. Why the fuck do people think soy milk is bad? Because they're uneducated. There's always been like a huge fear of soy. Fortunately, that just comes from old thinking. That's all it is people just thinking back to, I can't really remember what study it was, or it was just some study that wasn't accurate, but that's what you get. Was it hard bulking up? Not really sure what you're referring to. Like that was my first like bulk. But no, generally it's not hard to eat more and train hard. I mean, for me, it's definitely easier to lose weight than it is to gain weight. I mean, when I'm not riding, of course. When I'm riding my bike, I should say. Sorry, it's been a long day. When I don't ride though, it's I get weight like crazy. Can I recommend any cycling YouTubers? I mean, they're not. I follow Global Cycling Network. I don't follow like cycling YouTubers on YouTube. What do you think of fad diets? What everybody usually thinks of fad diets, like they suck, they don't work. Can you help? I eat like 3,000 calories a day and I still can't gain weight. So the answer to this question is very, very simple. If you're not gaining weight on 3,000 calories a day, eat 3,500 calories a day, and maybe that will do it. Because you're definitely not going to gain weight by eating less. Protein bars or chocolate bars, question mark? I can't believe that's even a question. Granted, most protein bars are essentially chocolate bars nowadays, so. Shout out to that tofu right there. Boom. So guys, we're coming up on the end of the live stream. What I want you guys to do right now, Snapchat me, and I'll be sure to shout you out. And then I will pick one last question to answer for you guys live. Of course, I'll shout you out too. Big Fat Baddie Part 3 soon. I'd love to do that. That will be soon though. Do I ever read these comments and lose hope for humanity? Yes. Like the tuna. Every time I read a tuna comment, that's when I lose hope. There was a British show called Super Size versus Super Skinny when it's a fat guy and skinny guy swap diets, and it gives me anxiety. Yeah, that show is a disaster. That's like what can give people body image disorders. I saw that show and was just like, this is disgusting. I can't eat more than 3,000 calories because I have really bad stomach problems. No, you can. You can. I mean, that your stomach problems are having to do with the types of food that you're eating, not the calories. So there's way too many excuses that exist right now. Am I happy again? Again? I'm not sure. I mean, happiness varies on a day-to-day basis, but love you, Anthony. Thanks, bro. When am I going to do another challenge? When am I going to do another challenge? Yes, Mackenzie, I'll marry you. All right, so we'll start opening these up right now. And while I'm doing this, guys, post your questions that you want me to answer up above in the chat, and I'll answer one last question. So, first one's going to be from Alex J. It says, dude, mirroring that hair, dude. Strong. Rebecca Miller has 40 seconds of Snapchats for me. Matunzi, I don't know what that means, but you guys can see that. I don't. Live stream plus feels. Eric impression. I like the beanie. I like the edition. She says, love to sell you for. Isabella says, I love you. Shout out to you, Isabella. I really hope you can get your screen fixed. Anthony Vica says, tuna, ready to slap you, Anthony, but I still love you. Avatar Cora. Look how buff she is, guys. Strong. Strong, strong, strong. Last one is from World Class Douchebag who says tuna, question mark. You're banned, dude. Banned. Not serious, though. All right, guys, let's see. What questions do we have? What questions? Mackenzie already told you I'd marry you. His Snapchat is Eric the Tuna. If I were never to create a YouTube channel, how do you think your life would be different, positive, negatives? Unfortunately, I answered that already, I think 2 weeks ago. No, I'd never swim. I do need to learn how to do it, though. Let's see. Can I do another cereal challenge? Oh, gosh. Eric, do you respond to snaps anymore? Yes. Not when I'm working, though. Usually not when I'm working, which is pretty much every day. Oh, man, World Class Douchebag, you're hitting me in the feels, man. Too much with all these awesome questions you have. Does my milkshake bring all the boys to the yard? Oh, you bet it does. Mackenzie says, I seem stressed tonight. Yes, Mackenzie. All right, I think I have my question that I'll be answering. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Lou V says, do you think the mainstream media will ever seriously promote positive body love? That realistically is already being promoted, and I say promoted very loosely. Positive body love will never, like, I would say positive body image will never happen because of the fact that we all think of body image in so many different ways, and the media society will always picture you, like you watching this right now will have your own idea of what is healthy, what's, you know, fit, what's right, and to the average person, that's gonna be, you know, the Barbie doll look. That's gonna be fake. That's gonna be, you know, the six-pack abs, the big butt, everything like that. And unfortunately, that was the picture that was painted when we were all kids, when we were all growing up, and that's the picture we all, you know, that's what we all strive for. Unfortunately, it's just, in my opinion, it's never going to change. Never, ever, ever, ever going to change. And it's great to be, I think we as a society have been so great about beating down that picture, but we've moved we've moved forward quite a bit in terms of where we used to be in the past few years, and I feel like more like plus size models and a lot more awareness has been spread about it, but it's never going to be fully positive. Like, everybody's all about being in love with, well, I won't say in love with yourself, but being happy and satisfied with yourself. It's just not going to be, it's not going to be the case. So even if they revamp, you know, the magazines and stop using Photoshop and stop, you know, it's just not going to happen. So while I just ranted about body image and something that actually means something to me and everybody's talking about tuna, it's still okay, guys. I appreciate it. Again, guys, I appreciate everybody popping in the live stream. During this live stream, I've had more people than, I think 123 were in at one point. That's the largest it's ever been. I want to say thank you again to everybody for tuning in. Everybody that was in, I believe around the 5-minute mark was on the latest video. If you guys didn't make it around there, be sure to tune in. I don't know, again, if I'll be doing these a lot. I have no idea. I'm going to be trying to get as much homework done as possible, getting work done. Hopefully not while being at work, but I try to balance everything out. Again, guys, thank you for everything, for the support, and I'll be sure to be back with another video. So stay tuned for it. Love you guys. Stay tuned for everything. See ya.